Hey y'all, how you doing? I'm doing alright, I guess. Just finished doing some housework and getting ready to make some meatloaf. So I'm just letting my back rest for the moment. I went out earlier and got food and the crickets and everything. So later I'll be feeding all my tarantulas again. Thursday will be my first session with my counselor that I'm not working on grief, but actually working on myself. And my main goal is to learn how to be myself. But I don't know who I am because of my mother, Lovey. I love you too, baby. Because of her, the only way I've known how to be is to be the perfect whatever that's expected. The perfect daughter, the perfect granddaughter, the perfect worker, the perfect wife, the perfect mother. Every time I met a new man, I would change myself to be what he wanted and what pleased him. And I do that without even thinking about it. And it's hard to let go of all those facades and personas because, you know, I've never liked myself. Lovey, chill, please. I've never liked myself. I've never thought I was enough for anyone or anything. But I do know that because of those feelings, I always strived harder to prove everybody wrong. You know, people had told me I was fat, I lost weight. They told me I was ugly, I did whatever I could to look prettier. They told me I was boring, I changed to be funnier. They tell me you can't do it, and I go out and prove I could. But I'm so tired of playing parts. And I really need to really look deep to figure out the person I am. I mean, I know there are core things that I know in my heart to be true. I'm a good person. I'm loyal. I'm caring and loving. I would die for my friends and family. I would give somebody the shirt off my back if they needed it. And those are my building blocks to figure out where I'm heading in this life and the person I am that's going to get there. I use humor to deflect everything. Humor and laughter. I will say things, but I'll say it either while laughing or give a laugh at the end. That way I can say, just kidding, afterwards if it wasn't what everybody thought I should say. My therapist has called me out so many times for using the laughter to deflect from feeling and actually thinking about things. I am 54 and a half years old. I should have known a long time ago who I am, but I don't. I continuously find myself apologizing whenever I show emotions. It's not easy to look at yourself and say, okay, we need to strip away all these layers to find the real, the whole center of who you are. Since I've been living alone, I've worked on it, but not as diligently as I should have, because I was so far down in grief that, I didn't matter. All I cared about was punishing myself for Dad's death, and now I've let go of all of that. It's time for me to peel away all those layers and put all the shattered pieces of myself back together. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. Don't have a clue. But I know with the guidance of Jasmine, I can figure it out. It's never been easy for me to discuss only myself in a constructive way. I'll talk about myself in a bad way all the time. Not a problem. But I have to start changing that. And I have been working on it. I'm doing better. It just, I get so wrapped up in family, in trying to be what everybody wants me to be, that I just ignore everything else until all that crashes down and there's nothing left but me. I don't know what I'm fucking doing in this life. I really don't. But I'm never gonna stop trying to figure it out. I'm never gonna stop striving to be better. You know, so many people just want to have a legacy to pass on to future generations. The only legacy I want to pass on is that they knew I loved them and that they were everything to me. I don't care about fame. I don't care about fortune. I don't care about being popular. I care about loving my family and letting them know they are my world. So I think this is going to be another long journey, but I am strong enough and brave enough to face it. I am determined to throw away all those personas to just be me. And I know I'll figure it out somehow. So I'm going to say goodbye for now. I'm going to go start cooking. Got a bit of a headache right now, so I'm going to take some medicine for that. But if you've watched this, I do thank you. I appreciate it. And I love y'all from the bottom of my heart.